Hello, you sports fans out there, and welcome to the Season 2 finale of Last Seat Sports Talk. And this is not our usual studio, is it?
It's not. I kind of like it out here.
It's pretty hot, but it feels nice.
Yeah.
I can't see. Oh, like I really can't.
Well, we're out on the football field for our last show of the year, so let's get started for the last time this year. Hot seat headlines: Terrell Owens is not going to the Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year.
I think he's sending a message.
Yep.
What message would that be?
Because since he's been begging to get in all this time and he's finally been invited to be part of the Hall of Fame, now, well, I don't know if that's the right term, but being inducted.
Yeah, that's
he's
it.
showing them, oh, I don't need to be here. I don't even have to attend. But I don't really think it's that big of a deal. At least the whole like morality of it is that he's actually in it. Like, it's not a big deal if like you go or not, because you'll still be in it.
Yeah.
That's at least my opinion.
I think it's a big deal. I mean, you worked your whole life, and you're in the most prestigious place of your career. That's where you aim to be, is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, for sure.
Means you're one of the best players to ever play the game, and he doesn't want to praise that. I mean,
it's probably because it took him so long to get in, though. I'm just surprised he's finally in it.
It happens.
Yeah.
Pete Rose. I mean, he's not in the MLB Hall of Fame. I mean,
Because of all.
one little thing.
Well, yeah, because he
He's one of
cheated.
the best players of all time, and he's not in it.
What do you think, Ben?
What?
What do you think?
He just doesn't really care.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it obviously shows.
Yeah. Julian Edelman suspended for 4 games for performance enhancing drugs.
You're an idiot.
Congratulations.
He's really
you
dumb.
left New England,
Oh,
now you
gosh.
suck.
Oh boy.
All right, a lot of opinions at once.
You're an idiot. Why would you do that?
I didn't see it coming.
This is the first time this ever happened to him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's saying that
Well,
there was a mistake because all the other times he has done it, like, it's been fine. But now he's saying there's a mistake because now all of a sudden it happened. But obviously he did
they all
stupid
say.
stuff.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. So
you think this
young
is?
goofed and he got caught.
You think this is like another outreach, just like the Flakegate and
No, this
you
isn't
know,
an
like
outreach.
with Belichick and his spying and stuff like
I
that.
guarantee you, at least a quarter of the players in the NFL have performance-enhancing drugs or use them at least. I guarantee you that. And he just got caught.
How much does this hurt New England?
For the first 4 games, it's not
It's Houston.
a good thing, but overall they'll be fine.
It's at home against it's Houston.
Exactly. Overall, they'll be fine.
It's Houston, Jacksonville, Detroit,
They'll be fine.
They just have to put.
and Miami. Miami.
They have to throw a lot to Gronk. That's what they have to do. The big guy.
I mean, when have they ever had receivers that had any, like, that are good at all? Tom Brady makes them.
He makes them better. Exactly.
I mean,
So it don't matter if they throw.
Is this a potential Des Bryant signing?
no. No.
Potential Des Bryant signing at
Still
all?
got Chris
No,
Hogan.
no. He won't fit in that system.
You think he won't? But think about when he comes back. What they'll have, what they could have. That could be dangerous.
I don't think
Still,
it's.
they don't need dangerous
Yeah.
wide receivers. We're talking about New England here and Tom Brady. So,
That's a good point.
Spend big money on their defense. That's all they need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Browns signed Duke Johnson 3 years, 15.5 million.
I mean,
So they
he's
have-
now, I assume, going to be their starter due to Isaiah Crowell leaving.
Well, they have Carlos Hyde,
Well, that's true, but I mean,
And they have
they'll look at him more because they're more used to him. Now.
and they have Chubb.
Well, yeah, but like I said, they're more used to him because he's their returning running back. So that's
Yeah.
why I see that
That
happening.
is true.
It's Cleveland. It don't
You just
matter.
kind of already know some of the.
Well, they got a surplus. That's always good.
Well, exactly.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
they definitely have options. They can do whatever they want. I
Yeah.
just assume in the beginning, I think they're going to go to Duke Johnson.
76ers president is now fired due to the Twitter scandal.
He called out his wife. That was pretty.
he didn't get fired, he resigned.
He resigned. Yeah,
He did, he resigned.
I mean,
He resigned.
An option. They resign or we're firing you.
exactly.
Well,
I mean, it's a big blow for the Sixers, who are, I mean, next year they're looking to make a big shot at the NBA Finals.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
I think they can make it too. They got a shot.
Finals in 2 years, I
Depends
think.
where LeBron goes if he stays in.
Finals in
That's
two.
true.
Finals in 2 years. Conference finals next year.
I could see
That
it.
could happen.
Conference finals definitely
All
next year.
depends what Boston does. All depends what Cleveland does. It all depends on what Milwaukee.
He's talking, hand the mic over, kind of, there you go.
Just you have to see what every other Eastern team does.
Yeah. John Beilein stayed at Michigan.
Yep.
Even though he had an interview with the Pistons for the head coaching job.
Not surprised at all.
Should stay.
I think
Really old, so he should stay. Finish his career off there.
He should have went. My opinion, he should have went to the Pistons, of course. Not just to stay, but I just think it would help the Pistons out
Have you ever
a
seen a
ton.
good college coach go to the NBA or any major league level and do good? I mean,
Yeah, the Celtics coach. Yeah, Brad Stevens, Celtics coach. Yeah.
that's one though. That's
How long
one.
did it take him to be good, though?
That's what I'm saying.
2-3 years.
I say
they don't come right away and they're not good.
John Beeline will be dead by then.
Wow.
Wow.
I say
prediction.
Dwayne Casey would be a better option for the Pistons. I would love if we had him.
What about Jason Kidd?
No.
Dwayne Casey.
I
Dwayne
saw that
Casey?
and I wanted to
Dwayne
throw
Casey's
my
more
phone up
successful.
against the wall.
All right then.
So, obviously, well, it's the end of June, middle of June now. Our spring sports are done. Baseball. Congratulations, Jacob.
Thank you very much. Going up
You
to
can't-
dub tomorrow against Dakota.
You guys got Dakota. You guys made a heck of a run. You guys made a heck of a run to this point.
I mean, our district wasn't very good, but we did it and we won it, so we're still in it.
But you guys are on Fox Sports Detroit and all these local Michigan broadcast shows.
Yes, they were on Fox.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, you guys feel a sense of pressure now going against Dakota now?
Honestly, our team, we look at us as our underdogs, so we have no pressure to succeed. It's mostly all on Dakota's shoulders. So
Oh, okay.
going out there to fight, hopefully win. Baseball, I mean, upsets can happen, anything can happen. So we just want to play De La Salle very bad, and if we win, we play them in the next round. So
How many more games if you guys win till we call you guys state champions?
I think 5.
5?
Wow.
Well,
That'd be-
let's see it.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's get it done. Well, soccer had a good run.
All right,
As we
yeah,
said
that's fine.
in last week's show, I took Mott.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, they lost 9-1.
Yeah, what did I say? I said go with the hometown.
Hey,
Aaron's just a hater.
no, Mott had better stats going into that one.
Mott did not have better stats. I looked at it when I got home.
That's all I gotta say. They got the scoreboard now.
But then after, they beat Stevenson, and then they shut off Utica Ford.
Yep.
And then won the district championship, and then they lost to Troy 3-0.
Yeah, I was at the game. They played. They got pretty dominated, but I mean, Troy's a good team.
Yeah, they're definitely a good team. It's once you get that far, it's tough. But they finished the year 10-10.
That's a good
Losing
finish.
Mukhtar after a year.
Yep.
Good adjustment.
Good finish.
Yep, hopefully they'll be better next year.
I think
So, softball, it wasn't the greatest run.
It was a bad game. They said they had a terrible game. The first thing they said they played 4 errors.
Yeah, we played
9-2.
in that game, and the only runs I think Frazier scored was off a home run.
Yeah, it was.
So it's tough,
Yeah.
but it happens.
Yep, they'll be back next year, as always.
Yep.
As always. So, Stanley Cup is over.
What did I say?
What did we say?
What did I say?
What
Oh,
did
I'm
I
sorry.
say?
I'm sorry. I wanted Vegas to win. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you called a sweep.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
you called the sweep.
Okay. I called.
Said Vegas in 4.
I mean, Vegas had a great run.
I said Capitals offense will shut Vegas out.
4 games in a row they did. After that first
All
loss.
right.
Well,
called it.
you were
I did call it.
well. You were right. You were right about one thing. Vegas had a score to win, a lot of goals to win. Game 1, they proved it.
They did.
Game 1, they've 6-4, but
Did Ben call everything in the Stanley Cup this year?
Yes, I did.
I don't know
Not
about
the games,
every
not the games.
single
I said
thing.
7 games.
Well, you
but-
know what I mean, but
Yeah, I did.
and he called Ovechkin winning
yeah, he did.
winning MVP.
Wow.
I said he'd score every single game too, and he did. He had a goal and assist every single game.
Good stuff, Ben.
OV.
Good stuff.
Where was that all year?
But
Where was that all year?
For fantasy.
I don't do
He doesn't
football
care
and
about
basketball.
fantasy.
You want to do some fantasy hockey?
Yeah, let's do fantasy hockey then.
Yeah, do some fantasy hockey, then we'll see how good you are then.
All right,
Okay, but how many guys are you going to pick from Vegas?
like the whole team.
I'm not gonna pick the entire Vegas. Probably Vegas.
Because I won't pick
Vegas
the
is-
entire team, but
Ve-
I will pick
Hey, he
the
only
majority
picked the
of
good
players.
guys because he didn't know anyone else on the team.
Hey, I'll do my research.
Cut up.
I'll do my research. Hey, I'll do my research.
He will do it. That
Do
means
my
he doesn't know it.
do my Vegas, Detroit, Chicago, Boston. Get good players, but it was definitely a great run for Vegas at the beginning of the year.
And obviously, they're an expansion team. They're probably the best expansion team ever to play. Really.
Yeah, it's just a
Ben, aren't they changing the rules on expansion teams after
what?
this Vegas run?
No.
Just how overpowered it is.
It's not overpowered. No one expected him to be this good.
Yeah, they did just
They had
kind
the
of come
city
out of
behind
nowhere.
them, that's why.
Yeah.
I think they play with the chip on their shoulder, especially what happened on October 1st, that tragic day in Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think they wanted to show who they were, just showed that Vegas finally has a team to, put their back on.
It's kind of like Boston a couple of years ago with
Yeah.
Sean, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Kind of brings the team together like nothing else. And
Exactly.
Bring the city together.
With them being in an expansion team, do they win the cup next year?
It depends who they play. And it depends, obviously, if everyone's healthy.
Ben, do you think Washington will get back to it next year?
Next year?
Yes.
Well, they're going to have to go through Pittsburgh because most likely they're going to play them in the playoffs again.
So it's either Pittsburgh or Washington.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in free agency this year, but it's pretty much anyone's game until playoffs. Then you have an idea of who will do it.
So for the teams that didn't make it, like Detroit, Chicago, all those teams.
Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa. Do you think they'll get back to it next year?
Definitely. I think so.
Every team's going to fight for a spot.
But how good is Detroit going to be next year? That's funny that we say that.
Year we were just looking at to see what we could do without like all-stars and all that, and I think we know what we're doing now.
Well, it's in Chicago's just a nice mess.
Chicago had a bad year. I promise you, if they had a good year, it would probably be Washington and up in the Stanley Cup Finals. It wouldn't have been Vegas.
That would have been a good final. That would have been a good Western.
All right.
That would have been a good Western Conference final.
Oh, yes.
That would have been a good Western Conference final. And switching to the other final, it could be done tonight.
KD is an animal.
Gosh.
Game 4, NBA Finals tonight. Golden State, Cleveland. Obviously, Golden State leads 3-0.
To the NBA Finals, how the Warriors are demolishing everyone in Cleveland is just bad.
Tristan
Butthurt.
Thompson and Draymond Green are going to fight.
I really hope Tristan Thompson gets punched in the nose.
That'd be
I'm
really
sorry,
fun.
but I do not like you.
You see if we put Tristan Thompson. He said that he didn't have to do it in the arena. He said that he'd meet him outside.
Well, Curry had 29 in Game 1.
Game 1, he was definitely dominant.
I got to say one thing about LeBron James.
Okay.
I hate him, but I respect you, and you put too much pressure on your teammates. That goes for the media too.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, Curry had 29. Thompson had 23. Durant had 26.
27, 26.
26
something like
in Game 1.
that. Game 1.
Yep.
Game 2, Curry had 33. Durant had 26. Thompson had 20.
And Curry broke the record for most three-pointers in a finals game.
He did.
9, beaten by Ray Allen's 8.
Well, it's
True.
yeah.
It's right. I can check my facts.
Yep. And then Game 3 the other night, 110-102.
That was a great game.
Durant 43. Thompson, Green, and JaVale McGee all had 10. And Curry had 11. He left the game in the third.
He came back, though.
Yep.
He's all good now.
Now, the big question is, who's going to win this MVP?
MVP, definitely KD.
KD.
I don't know. He didn't
It's
show up the first 2 games, really.
It was Curry the first.
Everyone was consistent.
It was like, it was Steph Curry for a game and 2 quarters, and then Durant for the other one for the rest.
No one really popped off. They all contributed as a team. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because that's how good they are. That's
They
how
all
good they
figured
are.
out how to play together.
Yeah.
So they all know that they can score.
It's not like the Cavs where they have to drop 51 points and they still lose.
Right.
Well, here's the thing, though. I believe this year, if KD didn't play in any of the finals games, they wouldn't be where they are. Because in every single finals game KD has played in, he has 25 plus points. That's and he's remarkable. Exactly, that's remarkable. He had 2 daggers in game 3 in finals in a row. Can you believe that?
Do you notice where he hit that 3 was the exact same spot he hit last year?
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, alone, 4 or 5 feet back, same time, same game. It was insane.
Same thing.
Pretty much.
Just dominance.
I believe KD should win MVP finals.
Did he win it last year?
Yes, finals MVP again.
Who won it the year before? Curry?
No, because they didn't
No.
win. LeBron did.
LeBron.
Oh,
Because
2015.
2015, I think. No, Andre Iguodala won.
Oh yeah, 2015. Iguodala
Curry's
won
just
it.
been a 2-time regular season MVP.
That was the
That's
year,
right.
though, that they thought LeBron James was going to win it, though. The first time someone to win it.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
So let's talk about the real thing. Is this LeBron's last game in Cleveland tonight?
Oh.
Nope.
No, I think he's gonna stay.
You think he's gonna stay?
I think he's leaving.
Where?
I think he's
Where?
leaving.
Okay. Here we go. We got a discussion going.
I know he's not going to go to the West. He doesn't want to
He's-
play
I agree.
there. He's too old, plays too many minutes, can't compete there day in and day out. Somewhere in the East. I don't know. He might sign to Philly. I'm not really sure. I mean, the world may never know. He wants
Miami.
He wants to go somewhere that's like developed a little bit, but where he can still take over, like
Detroit.
We definitely
okay, if he came to Detroit,
We don't have any cap room.
Oh,
no
for
one
sure.
would support
For sure.
LeBron at all.
No, we have. Well, we have no cap room, so that's a start.
because of Blake Griffin and Andre
Andre-
Drummond and
The Pistons
Reggie
have
Jackson.
the
We
past
need to
the,
get rid of Reggie Jackson.
the Pistons have some of the worst contracts in the NBA.
That's
it's-
all
it's
Detroit
just ter-
sports. Look at the Tigers.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Look at the Lions. Look at the Lions, too.
Well, their contracts are big. Some of our contracts are expiring.
We've signed a few players.
Gold Tate's contract's up.
What's Stafford's contract?
They're like the 5th highest paid
Hey,
quarterback.
you look at that now, it's cheap. Like
yeah,
if-
now it is.
Calvin
Now
because
it- yeah.
everyone's trying to
What
top
happened to
it and
him?
stuff.
Yeah, look at Calvin Johnson a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's a steal now.
He was away from
It's a steal now, but our Lions aren't as bad. The Pistons, the Tigers, Red Wings, I don't.
They're
not
still.
that bad.
Just to let you know, the Tigers are in second, 4 games behind. Thank you very much.
Are they above 500?
No.
4 games
Is
behind.
any
they were.
team in the
Please look at the division.
Cleveland.
are any of the teams above 500?
Cleveland.
Any of them are?
Yeah, Cleveland is.
Cleveland.
I think is
Cleveland's the only
below.
one
If
above
not
500.
at.
Dodgers are above 500.
Yeah.
Here you go, Ben. Dodgers above 500.
Yeah, no, they're playing really good lately.
See, it's coming along slowly.
They hit
But back
the-
to the NBA
max
Finals.
Yeah.
I believe that Cleveland will
Got off
win
track.
this game at home. I don't think they're gonna go sweep. I don't think LeBron's gonna let
Bring
it
out the
happen.
brooms.
If they lose, LeBron is going to get destroyed by the media.
Oh yeah. Bring out
Blame someone, his teammates.
the brooms.
For sure leave.
Bring out the brooms. It's going to be a second sweep in the finals.
Those memes on Twitter where he's like LeBron James in the locker room yelling at everyone. That's what's going to happen. It's going to get crazy.
Or him crying, or that meme where he's crying or something like
We're
that.
doing both at the same exact time because
Yeah.
mad and sad. He's mad.
So Jacob, do
I'd be so
you think he'll go to Miami?
No. He's not going to go back to Miami.
With Dwayne Wade, they
Dwayne
didn't have a
Wade's
good
washed
chemistry.
up. He needs to give it. He needs
How about with Hassan Whiteside, Justice Winslow?
Goran
I don't think
Dragic.
so.
Yeah.
But not with Dwayne Wade. Not with Dwayne Wade there.
I don't.
Boston?
No, because they have Kyrie and Gordon
Yeah, he's
Hayward.
not gonna
Kyrie and
go to
LeBron
Boston.
again. That's not gonna work out
I
again.
think he's either going to stay in Cleveland or go to Philly. Those are the two places I see him going.
No LA.
Be insane.
Lakers.
He's not going to. No,
The Lakers.
I don't
He's
think
not
he's
going
gonna
to the
switch.
West.
It depends if Paul George or another superstar comes with him.
Well, if you say if Paul George or Kawhi Leonard,
He'll definitely consider it. I say. That's my opinion.
what do you think of the Clippers?
No, there's no reason for him to go on the Clippers.
I know you'd like it.
That'd be pretty nice, but I don't think there's
They have no
way.
one around him to play.
Yeah.
DeAndre
It's gonna
Jordan.
Be Cleveland
I've heard-
all over
I've heard-
again.
He's
He's going to be in
good.
LA.
I've heard the rumor that DeAndre Jordan wants to go to Houston.
Yeah, he does want
That
to
would
leave.
be.
He does want to leave.
Can you imagine DeAndre Jordan went to the freaking Golden State Warriors? They actually
No.
have a starting center.
I heard the rumor that DeMarcus Cousins wants to go to Golden State.
That
He won't go
he's
there
a
'cause they're
three-point
winning-
shooter. He's
they're
a
winning
three-point shooter
championships.
too. Every single starter could be a three-point shooter.
I don't think he'll go.
Except Draymond. Draymond can't shoot.
He can shoot threes.
Well,
not bad.
he
He's
can shoot.
decent.
Draymond
He's
gets
Better
decent.
than you.
He's decent.
Well, duh.
Better than
Obviously.
Hey.
you. Yes, he's better than you at three-pointers.
Shoot better than Draymond.
What?
I went 1 for 1 this year. I shot 100%.
Eric, you already know I popped off JV year with them 5 threes.
Oh yeah.
And you know I popped freshman here with all those threes.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
What freshman game?
Port Huron. And center line.
Popped off, bro. He just threw that boy up in the wind.
I didn't throw that boy up there.
A 1-3?
No, 2 threes at center line.
Did we win?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Of course I played garbage minutes. Of course I did.
Hey, don't worry. I dropped 16.
That's because of the
First game? I remember that.
That's because of the wonderful coaching staff that we had.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's just because of the wonderful coaching staff that we had.
Game 4 tonight. Definitely going to be a game to watch for.
Well, duh.
But Cleveland, I think you'll.
That's the only thing that's good on TV. Well, it's the only thing to watch on TV besides,
What about cooking shows?
Yeah.
America's Got Talent.
The voice is good.
Yeah,
No.
It's really good.
The voice.
Maybe some
America's Got Talent. Come on,
maybe some cartoons if you're in the mood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Catch up on your Rick and Morty.
Catch up Rick and Morty, The Office.
You're way behind.
I'm
You only
very
watched
behind.
like
the
2
first
episodes.
episode.
24. But mini camps are starting.
The Lions had their third day yesterday.
Yep.
Or on Thursday.
Yeah. They had it yesterday. So just looking at the running backs real quick.
They have a lot.
It's just huge. It's a huge surplus. Blunt, Abdullah, Riddick,
Yeah.
Carrion, Zenner. It's a huge. Who do you think's gonna start?
Blunt.
Blunt.
I think Blunt's the
Blunt.
most talented out of all of them.
I think we're gonna have a 3-back, so we're gonna rotate.
Three back featuring Blunt, Riddick, and Johnson.
Honestly,
Or Abdullah.
The third spot's gonna be whoever's like
Whoever steps
I say
up.
it depends who shines in preseason.
Yep.
I think that's what it depends on.
Well, how you gonna distribute those all that playing time between 5, 6 running backs that
That's
they got?
why you have a coaching staff to decide
Yeah.
that for you. Now we have our new coach. Maybe. I hope something will happen. Matt. Everyone seems to like Matt Patricia coaching so far. They seem to really respect him about his coaching style. They're on him when they want him to try harder. I mean, I hope.
Because I was watching their coverage yesterday, and Patricia's showing discipline because he's making the linemen run.
Run laps.
He's making everybody
in
run.
shape in case he needs
That's
to run
good.
in the end.
That's a good
That's
thing.
about time to
It's
Detroit. It's about time the Lions have some discipline on their team.
Yeah.
Because with Caldwell, there was nothing. Jim Schwartz, there was nothing at all. See, we can all laugh at that because it's true.
You're not wrong.
We can laugh at that because if it's true. So
Ready for football season.
but we don't want to rush into it too quick. If we rush into it too
We
quick,
always rush in. That's what our job is.
if we rush into it too quick, summer's gone, and we're back for
ready to
season
rush
3.
I'm ready.
So
ready to get inside.
yeah, it's so before we go, real quick, starting with Ben. Best moment of season 2.
I don't know. That's kind of hard. There's a lot of them, and I don't remember anything at all.
If you had to pick one, come on.
I can't pick one. I don't remember anything.
Be from our guests or anything.
Our guest,
Our guests, plural.
don't even remember their names.
Wow. WOW.
Jacob,
What?
I know.
I think my favorite moment is when I said we were going to go out and kill a team in baseball, and we ended up, or I can't remember, it was either baseball or soccer, and we ended up losing.
I think it was soccer.
Yeah, I think it was baseball. I think it was Marine City. You guys lost.
Oh yeah, I said I was going to go smack them, and we ended up losing. That's my favorite moment.
Brian.
My favorite moment is when County Executive Mark Jakob came in. And
Really?
bonded over Duke.
Okay.
Best moment of my life.
I like that.
Okay. I could probably imagine yours. Probably think of yours.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Just say it.
I would like to know.
Every time I was right over you.
That's I
Oh.
love that feeling. I really like that feeling.
It was.
I think that was right for Ben. That was right. That's one of.
Yeah, that's right for everyone there.
Yeah, really, honestly.
Hey, I
I mean, do you want me to bring up the
somebody
Stanley
had to
Cup
throw that
Finals?
out there. Somebody had to throw that out there.
You
wanna
like
bring up
to,
the Stanley Cup
like the
Final
kids
again?
say, one up people.
Wow.
It was for sure.
We gotta cut it. We gotta cut
No. Paul Davis.
It was for sure with Paul.
It was Paul
I
Davis.
missed him. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Tall
Sad.
guy.
He'll be back next year.
Heard.
I'll probably see him again at some point.
Well, Aaron, what was your favorite moment throughout this whole year?
Getting to see
Pro-
you guys every week.
He'll definitely not say that.
No. Probably just having all of our guests on. Probably.
That was a lot of fun.
Up to the
Darian was fun.
Our blue. Just sitting in the studio, getting all of our, Scott
Scott.
and Scott. That was fun. But just all of our guests, Darian Harris, Tabor Pepper, Mark Hackle, Lee Sommerfield, Casey Lapata,
It was a lot of fun.
Dr. Richards.
Oh, he was fun too.
That was
You
fun.
hosted Aaron too a lot. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, he got him too.
Yeah.
Freshman Fridays.
But that-
That was a joke.
Well, he still got you.
I
think
it was
he picked
supposed to
Vegas.
be a joke.
Yeah, he picked Vegas. Where's he at? I have to cook him about picking
Oh, boy.
Vegas.
What?
I have to cook Dr. Rich about
Because
picking
he picked Vegas.
Oh well, he's like right over there.
All right, well, I told you so, so that's all I got to say. 'Cause I bet you'll watch this.
But
Chance.
so and that's it for season 2. And so let's thank all you guys. Another great year.
Thank you.
Thank the eight guests that we had this year. And thank all the guests, and hopefully we'll have bigger and better names next year. And hopefully the guests that we had this year will be back. And of course all the people that put it together. Flanagan, Caleb, Tiffany, Keenan.
My man Will.
Yeah. So until season 3, as always, keep it fresh.